Am I the asshole for wanting to divorce my wife because she caused me to go to the ER?
Oh, accidents happen every once in a while, right?
That's true.
Did y'all get so intimate to the point that, either some appendages have been broken off or like you almost got a heart attack from the extreme goodness of that sweet, but okay, let's not go there.
Today I fucked up from having too good of sex.
Did you go on broke dick or some shit? What's going on here?
What are you guys saying?
I think accidents happen. I think you need to be a little kinder to your partner there. This is a
sounds like a fun story. Asshole.
Oh, then not the asshole. Peanuts happen. What can we do?
Still in his villain era.
It's inevitable. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's hop into it and see if you guys are correct. Sorry. I would like to give a trigger warning.
No.
And this might spoil a little bit for domestic violence.
No. Much less fun than Peanuts.
If you guys would like to skip that, feel free to do that if you're a patron. If not, you'll have to wait until Monday for more stories.
Low-key traumatic episode this week.
All right. So my wife, 45 female, and I, 50 male, have been married for almost 20 years. We have a 16-year-old daughter, and life has been pretty good. We've had our ups and downs like any marriage, but we worked through it. We worked together through it. We've even done marriage counseling a couple times to get ourselves on the right track. And in brackets, mostly IRL stuff and feeling like roommates. When it comes to household chores, I've always cleaned the house as I'm a bit OCD with cleaning due to growing up in a household with roaches as a kid. She takes care of the laundry, and we split making dinners on days I'm off work. As I work 12 hours, 4 days a week, kiddo takes care of the dishes. So herein lies the issue. The wife is going through pre-menopause. She's been super emotional and a bit unlike herself for the last 6 months or so. She's been taking meds to help even out her hormones, but it's taking time. One day she's overly nice, and the next day complaining about every little thing and getting all bent out of shape. So yesterday morning was one of her bad days. I forgot to set up the coffee pot to make coffee in the morning. When I went downstairs, she was all bent out of shape over it. I tried my normal tactic of apologizing as I had a migraine and went to bed early and just forgot. I told her I would make a cup of coffee in a bit as I just woke up and needed to get a bit of morning fog out of my head. Typical thing for me in the morning. She didn't like this answer, so as I went to sit down on the couch, she threw her coffee cup at me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Causing
I'm getting a divorce.
Causing it to smash into my head, breaking and splitting my head open. At first, I was pissed that she actually threw something at me, like what the fuck? But then I felt liquid, in brackets, blood.
Oh, the hot coffee. Oh, I thought it was the hot coffee. Like,
oh, no, there's no coffee, John. We went over that. Yeah. The coffee is the issue.
That's true. I got distracted. Yes.
But it was blood going down my neck. I put my hand on it, pulled back, thinking it was coffee. Then I saw blood. Of course, at the sight of this, my wife suddenly freaked out, screamed at my daughter to get the towel, all the while apologizing to me, crying, stating she was very sorry. We headed to the ER and had our daughter drive as my wife couldn't, as she was a hot mess. Luckily, it wasn't so deep that it needed stitches, and they just used that glue stuff. The thing is, I had a rough childhood/home life. I was physically abused by my mom all the way up until 18. My wife knows this, and when she did what she did, it brought back all those memories so long forgotten. I love my wife, but I swore to myself that I would never be back in a place where I'd be abused ever again. And now I don't even know if I would be the asshole if I filed divorce because of this. I know her hormones are partially to blame, but also know she's an adult and responsible for her actions. I guess I'm just looking for advice and wondering if I'd be the asshole if I decided to leave.
No, absolutely not. And to kind of use the same example we had earlier about the guy who couldn't wake himself up and had the when he had bipolar, like, is a condition that this wife has. That's her responsibility to fucking get that shit straightened out. And the fact that like her immediate reaction is to get violent with you, and knowing that you had past trauma about it and she still did that shit, boy, run away as fast as you can. Cause no, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a scary situation. Cause like, at least with the last one, we had like a bipolar person comment in. I really know nothing about premenopause or menopause at all. So I don't know like how controllable or not it is. But I mean, I feel like I would definitely be scared of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if she knows my past traumas and everything, and like I wouldn't feel safe. And yeah, that fucking sucks. Because part of me is like, you know, maybe there's therapy, but also that's violence. That's domestic.
Yeah.
Like there's no
excuse for that.
Because part of me is like, okay, gender's reversed. I'd be like, you gotta get out of there. It's unsafe. So I feel like it's pretty unfair for me to be like, yeah, maybe try therapy. Like, no, I think you're absolutely,
you should leave
1,000% within your rights to leave. And, you know, and she's got to be okay with that. She, as soon as she saw blood, she was like, oh yeah, this is real. And I think, you know, it's just, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but no, you're not the asshole. You definitely should and could leave.
Yeah, I'm like zero tolerance when it comes to any sort of violence or like anything in that resort. Because obviously she snapped, right? And it was, let's blame the hormones, right? Let's just go with that scenario. What if the hormones fucking take its toll again in the future?
What if it's your daughter next time?
Is she gonna chuck another thing at the dude? So like, dude, you're perfectly valid leaving, and it sucks that like all the work that you've probably done to kind of get over what your childhood trauma was, and for everything to resurface and kind of have a physical embodiment of you seeing a pool of your blood essentially dripping to your face. Dude, that is a traumatic experience. You have every single right in the world to leave. I don't give a shit what kind of condition she has. Violence is never the answer when it comes to any sort of reaction.
I agree. And Reddit agrees with you guys, not the asshole. And Sean, you said you wanted someone who's going through premenopause to hop in. So Flassorian said, not the asshole. You need to make sure you and your daughter are safe from violent outbursts. I am also going through premenopause, which makes me a little crazy at times, but allowing myself to lash out physically is never an option, period. So someone who's going through premenopause, and there was a bunch of people in the comments also going through it, being like, yeah, you know, it made me cranky or whatever, but I never physically assaulted someone. They're like, that's over.
Yeah.
Throwing a mug is pretty crazy. I'm thankful it wasn't the fucking coffee jug. You know what I'm saying?
With fucking actual coffee in it.
Whenever the story was happening, I was thinking, oh, she's about to throw this glass coffee. I don't know. What is it called? I use a fucking
ceramic,
I guess. I don't have a traditional coffee maker.
Neither do I. I have
I forget what that part is actually called. Pot? The coffee pot? The coffee pot. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Bro, if she really wants to be destructive and do all this shit, she should consider a fucking there's these things called like break rooms or something where you could just smash stuff. Those are always therapeutic.
I was gonna say martial arts is always like that helped me, and I've seen it help a lot of like kids and adults.
I think that
need to learn control
activity,
boxing classes, something.
But also, she should take that single away from you.
Absolutely,
yes,
yeah,
I agree.
You damn re-traumatized my guy over here. Fuck that.
Get therapy.